Hey guys, I'm Asha. You're watching Role Models on girltalkhq.com and I'm with the lovely Alana.
Hello.
Welcome to our lovely pink set.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. I'm really excited to have you here. So why don't you tell all our viewers who you are and what you do?
I'm Alana. I have a YouTube channel called LoveAlanaChan, and I recently was on the Empowerment Project. You might recognize my writing from the blog.
Yes.
And I'm here today to hang out and talk.
Now tell me about the Empowerment Project. What was it about? Where did you go?
It was a road trip with 5 female filmmakers journeying across America, and we interviewed these phenomenal women who just are so inspiring, and the whole thing is going to be a feature-length documentary documenting the experience.
So tell me a couple of women that stood out to you on the journey.
Well, 2 women that really stood out to me were Casey Cleveland and Beth Klein, and they're really different. Casey, because she had an amazing story. She came close to death because of a medical issue, and she's an athlete, so it was really difficult for her to be bedridden, and just telling her whole story, every one of us was just like, oh my gosh, like tears streaming just behind the camera, like this person. And I think she's like 27, I think.
Wow, really?
So she's really close in age to us. We could all really relate and just, oh my gosh, I can't believe you've gotten through that. She's back to being an athlete full time now. She owns a gym. And then Beth Klein, I had a personal reaction to. She's a lawyer, and she deals a lot with human trafficking things. I don't know, cases, I guess you'd call them.
Right.
And somehow that it just hit home for me. The idea of someone being like slaved or not free in some way.
It is like human slavery in the 21st century, right?
It is. It was really impactful to hear the idea that taken is a reality, in our own country, in all sorts of places, and that there's something we can do about that, and that's still something that needs to be changed. There's so many people suffering that we're unaware of. So that was another really impactful one for me, just how much help there is to be given.
Well, hopefully this film will impact the viewers who see it and they'll react in the same way, you know?
Yeah.
Well, so spring 2014, the Empowerment Project comes out, but in the meantime, Alana has a YouTube channel. She's got over 7,000 subscribers.
Oh my.
So tell me about vlogging, why it's important, and why people should get involved in it.
Well, I'm an advocate for vlogging, or blogging if you're more comfortable, because I used to be really, really shy and very afraid of the judgment of others. And it wasn't until I got comfortable just with myself, with vlogging, I started out vlogging, but I got more comfortable with the camera, that I really felt like I could just feel good just being myself, and I didn't really care as much what other people thought. I feel like it really helped me to become more comfortable in my own skin.
Right.
And not care as much about what everyone else thought as much as what I felt.
Tell me about role models in your life and what advice they gave you.
Specifically for the trip, since we were talking about it, the Empowerment Project trip, my role model when I started off was my mom, because I was talking about preparing for it the whole time a lot, and she was helping me through that, and she gave me the best bit of advice, which really helped me through a situation being with 5 other women that I don't know, that I'm just stuck with. And she said that relationships are a great opportunity to look in the mirror.
Wow.
And I thought, whoa, Mom, where did that go from? But it's so true, especially when you don't know someone, or I have a lot of followers who are in high school, and they'll talk to me about what's going on with their friends, and I think it really helps in those situations when you're having trouble with someone to really see what is it in yourself that you're seeing in them that might be bothering you, and how can you better yourself, and that helps you to not be bothered by them as much, I think.
Finally, if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
I would probably make an outlet for people to have more of a voice. I feel like there's a lot of issues going on, and a lot of the little people who aren't in a political position or a position of power, don't feel like they have as much of a voice.
Right.
So maybe I'd let there be more of an outlet for people to hear the little people.
So basically you want to be Oprah.
Or the internet, That's kind of doing that, right?
Now where can people find you? You're all over social media, obviously.
Yes, I am a little bit obsessed. Where can you find me? You guys can find me on my YouTube channel. It's LoveAlanaChan. So youtube.com/LoveAlanaChan.
Pretty easy. Twitter.
Real easy. Twitter, LoveAlanaChan. Instagram, LoveAlanaChan.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a real honor, and guys, if you want to get to know some more role models, make sure you go to girltalkhq.com and check out everything that Alana's doing.